Welcome back to the A.J.I podcast, episode 10. If you're not already following, please do and share this with all of your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, your dogs, cats, owners, and let's get right into the episode. All right, welcome back, everybody, to our episode number 10. Yeah.
10, wow.
Yeah. As you can see, you hear a new voice in here other than my wife, and we have Jacob Kahn. Clap, 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 clap.
Yay.
Hi, guys.
So, this is Jacob Kahn. We've been friends for how long now?
4 years? 5
Yeah.
years? Almost 5.
Really?
No.
No, not
No.
5 years.
4 weeks.
Since
'Cause
2021.
we've been together for 5 years.
So 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
way off.
How did we meet? Huh?
So we met at...
Negative, we can't save.
That's okay. I can put that up.
We met at work. We met at work, and you guys got hired a little shortly after I did, and
All thanks to my sister, though.
all thanks to...
Mariah. She was we started at Walmart. Mariah's the reason we started it.
Oh my goodness, I remember when you guys worked at Walmart. Or you used to tell me stories about Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Chaotic
terrible.
Sucked.
It did
Really
suck.
bad.
We walked out in the middle of a shift just to work at the job we worked at together.
As you should.
Yeah.
What about paparazzi?
Paparazzi?
Was that pre-Walmart?
That was pre-Walmart.
That makes sense.
That one was bad. They had so many...
Bro was making $7 an hour.
No, yeah. I started because...
Bro was making jewelry.
I wasn't making jewelry. I was a QA over there, quality assurance. I was like, not really quality... Well, yeah, quality assurance.
Just like
because,
checking for faulty pieces.
Yeah, but the main thing was we put stickers on everything. So we had like these boxes of product with like hundreds of pieces in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in little bags, and we would open them up, put stickers on it. Yeah. So we put stickers on them and then put them in another box so that they can ship them out to their stores or whatever and whatnot.
For $7.25.
Yeah.
But
Then I got a raise after a little while.
And then you also, it was only 5 minutes from your house, and then it turned into
All the way out where
45.
Big Shots is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you used to live out there?
No.
Or did they move?
They just moved out there.
Oh, their warehouse used to be here.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
We'll cut that out too.
Here in this part of town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, not only that, he had to wake up at 4:35 to go to work.
Yeah. No.
Man.
Well, no, because I needed to be there by 6, so I maybe woke up like 5:15 or something like that. I
There's
don't know.
no way. It's a 45-minute drive to get there.
Not on the
30-minute
freeway,
drive.
no. Yeah, 30-minute drive, and then
For me,
I never showered before work. I was getting all sweaty by the end of
True.
it. So
true.
So probably least favorite job?
yeah, I mean, I've only had
Really?
3
I don't know.
jobs.
I've only had 2 jobs, but I hated Walmart. Starting to
Yeah.
really hate this place too.
I wouldn't say it was the worst job because it was like my first job experience. So, like I had
And it
lots of good friends there.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah, I just like by the time they moved over to the second location, I just moved boxes around and stuff like that. That was about it. It was pretty easy.
You and your toe over there.
Yeah,
foot over.
I put in the day I put in my 2 weeks. I ran my foot over, crushed my toenail, and I only got
With a pallet jack.
with a pallet jack. I only got workers' comp for the 2 weeks.
Can I ask how you ran your toe over with a pallet jack?
I was just being really stupid. It was an electric pallet jack, and I was like going. I was standing right in front of a wall, and I was just kind of moving it back and forth, and waiting for somebody.
Oh, bro was bored.
And usually,
bro was trying to pass time.
But like the thing is, there's usually like emergency stop switch on like the handlebar, so if it ever runs into you, it'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop.
It didn't work. So it didn't stop, ran straight into my toe, and my toenail went 90 degrees up.
Oh.
It was bad.
Did you lose the toenail?
Eventually, yeah.
We weren't even like too far into dating by then, and all of a sudden I get a Snapchat and he goes, "At the ER." And I was like,
I never went to the ER.
or like the
Instacare.
workers comp type, whatever.
Yeah, it was work med.
Work med.
Work med. It's
And I
over
was
next to
like-
like Costco.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like,
And I was like, being dumb. Where'd you work before?
Oh my
where
goodness,
we
guys.
met?
I've had. Do you want to hear where I work? Because that's a list. But we can talk about my least favorite job.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, my least favorite job was probably before I got into the restaurant industry, you guys. So, I have a 1 and a 2. Number 2, Target. Retail, you guys, is terrible. You guys worked at Walmart, you know.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Retail is terrible. You deal with
I always wanted to work at the mall. Like at like
one of the kiosks in the mall or like a store.
a store.
Mm. I worked at a kiosk in the mall back in Louisville, Kentucky. It was like a Maker's Mark bourbon kiosk where we didn't make them there, but we sold like little customizable barrels that you could put your whiskey or bourbon in.
Yeah.
And that was probably,
That's
I mean,
cool.
I was like 16, 17, but that was a super chill job. You just stood in the middle of the mall, got to see all your
cool.
friends all the time because everyone went to the mall when you're 16, 17, you know?
Yeah.
And I ate Sbarro pizza like every day.
Sbarro pizza.
Do you know what that is?
Never heard of it.
It's always
You've heard of it?
in Vegas. It's always in the mall we go into.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Always.
Fashion show?
Isn't it the one with the really big?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've eaten there.
Really big pizza, and you order it, and they throw it in the oven real quick, and then they're like, all right, here you go.
It was like the best little pizza ever.
I do not remember that. Oh.
It is really good
Oh.
pizza.
Hmm.
But anyways, that was actually kind of a chill job. I enjoyed working at the mall. Top least favorite job is probably going to be... I wouldn't even... yeah. So back when this was before I got into the restaurant world, I was still living, before I moved to Kansas City. And my older brother had a job at this place called Rest Care. And he was like, listen, man, they pay like 18 to start out or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's fine. He was like, but you got to like take care of these people with disabilities. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you're going to be like a caregiver. Like you're going to go stay the night at these people's houses with like autism, Down syndrome, just really low functioning people with disabilities.
Yeah.
And I would go, and the house that I was at, I had a guy that just kept running away. He'd just run away once or twice a week. And the training course for it was super long as well, because I had to go through training to like how to pass out meds and how to take care of certain situations. I had to get CPR certified.
So you literally did what I did as a CNA.
Yeah. It was interesting. And I had to give people showers. I had to wipe butts.
That was me.
I was cooking them meals.
How old were you at the time?
I was 18, 19.
That's so crazy. At the beginning,
Wow.
I said I only had 2 jobs, but I did have 3. I worked as a CNA for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
No, I had to have been 18. 18. So
18.
fresh adult. I was like, all right, this is a big boy job, I guess. And yeah, the only thing that I did like about it was that I only worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day. So I didn't have any weekends.
12-hour shifts.
No, so I slept there. I slept in the house.
Oh.
And I got paid while I was sleeping.
Huh.
So all like, I think I was clocking like
Okay.
over 40 something hours a week, but it was just in two days.
Yeah.
Because I would go Friday night, check out the person that was like there before, and they got to leave. I'd check in. I'd get all my stuff ready, my binders with all the meds in it, check the log notes, all that stuff, talk about what happened. They would leave, and then I was just on the clock until Sunday when I clocked out.
Not too bad.
But it was terrible.
Interesting.
That was, that, like, CNA was too hard for me, emotionally and physically, but you got a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
And sometimes 4. And you still got 36 to 40 hours or more.
It's kind of like the Walmart distribution center. They have, you work like 4 days a week, but like 12 hours each day, and then you're off for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's nice.
Doesn't sound too bad, but
it's not.
I don't know, just
physical and mental.
Walmart's rules just
defer
me from that.
The one thing that really just got me is like we would fully plan out family vacations with Andre's family, and then like it would be fully ready. They'd have things booked and everything just for Walmart to be like, yeah, sorry, you're not getting it off. And I'm like, okay, well,
wait, so you guys worked for the distribution center?
No, we worked in the stores.
Oh, okay.
We stocked shelves.
Yeah, I did that at Target. It was terrible.
They just weren't helpful when it came to days off. God forbid you ask for a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday off. As if, like, it's a restaurant, they're going to be busy. Yeah. But you still do the same thing no matter what, you know?
Yeah, you're still stocking the same shelves, and it's not like you're taking care of more people.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like a dream job that you wanted, and like did that ever change throughout your life?
A dream job? I always wanted to be like I've always loved aquatic and marine biology type stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Like the ocean just intrigues me so much, and as a kid I was just so into. And to this day, like, I choose an aquarium over a zoo 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah?
I would much rather go to an aquarium. It's just more interesting to me.
So have you been to SeaWorld?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been to the one in San Antonio.
Yeah. Have you been up north to any of the aquariums out there? No? Have you been up north at all?
Never.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember you telling us that.
Never been up north. But no, I didn't know what I wanted to do. At one point I wanted to be like a scuba instructor.
Really?
Still never been scuba diving to this day.
Huh.
I want to.
We went snorkeling in Costa Rica.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I had
fishes, bunch of fishes right in front of us.
I had everything backwards. I thought we were going scuba diving.
That kept popping up.
It started off, we were supposed to land in Colorado, and then your mom was like, no, it's Texas. And then I was like, no, I swear you guys have been saying Colorado. And then she kept saying, you're going scuba diving. And I was like, so I kept saying that to everybody. And then she's like, no, I said snorkeling. And I'm like, maybe I'm just
wrong about the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
But for the record, scuba diving instructor didn't work out. And to this day, I still can't swim. So
you didn't ever take like swimming lessons as a kid?
No, I took swimming lessons.
So did I, and I still could not. Like, I'm not a good swimmer.
I took swimming lessons as a kid, and I feel like I'm a great swimmer.
You are.
Not only that, my grandpa took me every day for 2 years.
Yeah.
Still can't swim right.
It kind of like gave me PTSD. Like indoor pools kind of scare me now, just from like my swimming lessons as a kid. Like the smell, the smell that I'm talking about. It doesn't smell like an outdoor pool.
It's like a chlorine, just like the humid,
it just smells like
chemicals
area. In an indoor pool.
Yeah,
PTSD every time. So
I kind of hate the warmth of an indoor pool too. Not how like
and the floors. It's indoor pools should be illegal.
They're kind of gross.
Swimming is for outside.
And I feel like the other pool, the one that's usually cold, and does it have a name? You know what I'm talking about? Like an Olympic pool? I don't know.
It's a lap pool.
Yeah.
That's what those are called.
Those ones don't feel gross, but
Not
I think it's because of the temperature of the water.
And those always have a diving board. I love a good diving board.
Yeah, me too.
I can't. My ears. Water gets in my ears, it's over.
Yeah, I love diving boards. I do like flips off of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a Peter Pan is?
The movie?
No. Like the trick.
No.
So like you'll jump off and you go like straight and like fly like you're Superman, and then at the very last second, like before you hit the water, you do a flip and then land.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
your feet down.
I don't think I could do that. I used to really enjoy when I was like a teenager. We used to go to the country club in one of my friends' neighborhoods, and I remember for like 2 weeks straight, we just all practiced learning gainers until we could do them.
Yeah.
And then we all finally learned how to do it, and we thought we were the coolest people at the pool. We would just line up at the diving board, just going.
No, at the pool that we went to, they would always get mad at us if we tried to do backflips. I couldn't do backflips. Like, I could, but I would just get way too close to the board with my head. I just got scared. Like, I did it once. They were like, yo, you got way too close to the board with your head. I was like, I'm never doing that again.
I'm out.
I cannot do a backflip in any sense. Like on a trampoline, off a diving board. Can't do it. And you know why?
Why?
I had this friend back in, well, no, this is my next door neighbor growing up. She's my best friend, and she would lock me hostage, like at her house. Because I had a time, like, my grandma let me leave at like noon, and she'd come get me like 8 p.m. And I was like 6, 7.
Yeah.
And she would like lock me on her tramp and force me to do backflips. And one time I landed on my neck.
That's a weird friend, Jerry.
No, she used to lock me hostage all the time.
Did she have like a net around the trampoline?
Yeah.
She's like,
my
you can't get out until you backflip.
And she wouldn't either. She'd lock
brother.
me, like low key, lock me in the basement. Like she would not let me go home if I wanted to go home. And
can we say her name?
I mean,
no, I mean I don't know.
you can.
Her name's
Clap real quick.
If you're still locking people in the basement, you need to stop.
But like, yeah, she would. I don't know what her issue is with me, but she would. Yeah, Marley used to be one of those friends. Like, if you can't hang out today, I can never hang out again. And I'm like, okay.
Blink Snapchat.
Did you have any of those experiences where you had a friend that can't hang out, can never hang out again?
No, not really.
No?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever have like a really annoying friend?
A really annoying friend. No, because if they were annoying, I think I was the annoying friend. I'm going to be honest, you guys. I think I was the really annoying friend.
That's actually so funny because when I met you, I found you annoying.
Yeah. Those are just the vibes I give off.
We were just not used to like somebody with, I guess, your energy in a way, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
like there's Cheney. He's got like somewhat similar, but
different aura.
Yeah.
Same energy, different aura.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I ever had a really annoying friend, and if I did, I'm really good at just like, if I don't want to be friends with somebody, I'm just not going to be friends with somebody. Yeah.
That is how it started, though. Mariah told me when I started, she was like, listen, you'll like Jacob, I promise. Give him a chance. Like, get to know him before you make assumptions. Like,
yeah.
Seriously. I came home the first day and I was like, your friend's annoying.
There it is.
Like, just give him a chance. I promise you'll love him.
And we did, and we love you now.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Great.
You just have to look past some things.
Yeah. Didn't you want to be like a bartender?
Did I want to?
Yeah, like a bartender, like out in Vegas.
So
I
did want to do that for a while. I think I would still do it. I think I could do it.
Yeah.
Just from experience and all the years of bartending in Kansas City. And
oh, you bartended in Kansas City? Oh,
I bartended in Kansas City for a while at like bars, you know, high volume.
Really?
Yeah, where I'm, making 1,000 drinks a night.
Dang.
Simple stuff. I mean, bartending at a bar is easy. as long as no one's ordering stupid stuff. But most of the time it's 21, 22 through 25-year-olds ordering vodka cranberries, vodka soda, vodka Red Bulls, whiskey and Coke, Jack and Cokes. So it's easy. And there's no, where we live, there's a lot stricter laws here than Kansas City. AKA we have to use the clicker on the bottle so you can only make one drink at a time. Yeah. In Kansas City, I got 2 hands. I can make 2 drinks at a time. Or, I mean, if I got 6 Long Islands, you just free pour all of them straight down the line. I think it'd be cool to bartend in Vegas, though. Yeah. I like watching Vegas. I follow this Vegas bartender on TikTok, and he always has really cool videos of, like, flair is what they call it.
Where you do with the flip and everything.
Yeah. And I think that stuff's so cool. You got to be really coordinated, and those guys just make stupid money. Yeah. Because drinks in Vegas are not cheap. No. Anywhere. Except, I mean, on Fremont, they're kind of cheap at that one place.
Do you remember trying to teach me how to pour a beer?
At work? Yeah.
Failed. It was awful. Haven't poured any drinks since then.
Really?
Yep.
Beer. Fun fact, though, you guys, pouring beer here is so much different than pouring beer back in Kansas City.
How so?
Elevation. It affects the way the beer is poured.
Interesting.
So the head, the foam on it, comes out differently because we're at such a high elevation here.
In what way is it like bigger?
It's harder to get a good head on a beer here.
Oh, so there's not very much foam.
Right.
Nice.
It's actually harder to pour beer at higher elevation than it is at lower.
I never knew that.
It was always like cold. Weird question, but was it cold often in Kansas City?
Way too cold.
I've never been there.
That's why I moved here.
Oh. So
that's why.
It snows. It's too cold. Summers are too humid.
Humid.
Like, sticky.
How's it humid?
Humidity.
Like
Costa Rica, hello.
Precipitation.
You know what
I thought humidity just came from like the ocean.
I mean, it does. It can. That's why Florida's so humid.
That's why California is humid.
That's why Costa Rica's so humid.
But it comes from precipitation. It comes from water.
Does it rain a lot there? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And it's just humid. You step outside and it's just sticky. And mosquitoes. I don't think I've had a mosquito bite, you guys, in 4 years.
What?
I'm so serious.
There's no way.
But you don't really get them here.
There's no mosquitoes here.
Yeah.
I guess.
In summer, sometimes you will.
I mean, we also don't go outside very often, so that doesn't mean you don't.
We're in the desert. There's no mosquitoes. There's so many bugs out in Kansas City. It's so green. It's pretty, but...
Man, is there bugs in Costa Rica? Yeah. Bugs I never saw before. Grasshoppers like this big, and I was like, it's a no place at night. Yeah. Oh no. Don't ask me to go get anything.
I bet it sounds so cool though at night.
Well, yeah, you can hear like monkeys howling in the distance. You hear cicadas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all buzzing. The time.
There was literally mini geckos on ceilings and houses.
Like I walked in, and I seen it, and I was like, oh, and they're like, it's normal. I was like, don't really want a gecko in my bed.
Huge centipedes, millipedes.
Oh no, I don't like those.
Yeah, they're not huge.
Well, I mean, I guess it's really the only tiny one that I've ever seen, but like something like that big.
Yeah. But they're really tiny.
They're not really tiny.
They're not thick. They're super, super thin.
Oh, well, yeah, but like tiny. They're long. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't mind the bugs out here as much as in Kansas City. I think it's really cool that there's
much bugs.
Scorpions out here. I had never seen a scorpion until I moved here.
Really?
Yeah. And I think they're the coolest things ever.
You ever hear like the smaller the scorpion is, the more poisonous?
I have heard that.
Yeah. Wasn't there scorpions in the house?
Oh, yeah, there was a dead scorpion in the house in Costa Rica. Yeah.
Yeah, a little baby.
Yeah, those little yellow ones, they're, what is it called?
The ones that are like see-through?
You can shine a black light on it and they glow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you remember maybe it was only me at work, but does anybody remember that scorpion on the chips?
I caught 2 of them.
And then he fell off. He jumped off.
Yeah, were you there?
Is that the one that I took outside and...
Not in the chips, but on the case of the chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it outside and...
Didn't you put like chemicals in it?
No, I poured Diet Coke on it.
No. Oh my gosh. No way. There's been 2 times.
No, 3.
No.
No, 2. Okay,
no,
2.
Let me tell you. There's been 2 times when there's been a spider that came down from the ceiling, and I got a ladle of hot fry oil, and I reached underneath and just boiled it alive.
That's so mean.
No, that's instant. He probably didn't feel anything.
Yeah. Just...
Imagine the scorpion that got doused in Diet Coke.
Yeah, that one was probably... that one suffered for sure. That one was inhumane.
And then the lizard that I caught in the office.
What'd you do with that?
Oh, Rachel Taylor, we put it in a squat container.
Yeah.
And can I say a name or no? I already said it, but...
Oh, let me just... Go ahead.
Okay. Put it in a squat, and she took her... I probably can't even tell this story. She took her... Just cut this whole part. She took her dab pin and smoked it. We poked holes. We poked holes in the squat, and she smoked out the lizard, and then we set it free.
Oh my god.
No way. What?
Bro had the best day ever for sure.
Bro was stoned.
And there was the one time there was a scorpion on the mocha lahete.
Mocha lahete? Mocha hete?
The guac containers.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a scorpion on there, and I caught him, put it in a styrofoam cup, and kept him.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I want to do this little thing. Okay, I'm not sure. I can't remember who brought it up, but they were like, we should talk about like slang around the country. Was it you or no?
It's from, actually, I think you got that from the podcast I watched. This is where we get all of our ideas.
Slang.
I mean, they did it within the last 3 episodes.
Say that word again?
Slang.
Slang?
Like
slang.
Like bruh.
Slang.
Dude.
Okay. Ooh, I know so much
like,
slang.
Did you have from Kansas City? Was it different?
And Louisville. Louisville, Kentucky.
Ah.
And California. They all have just such different slang.
All right, let's hear it. What's like the top few
Southern slang from Louisville, Kentucky? Words like deared, yeah. Like I'm deared, aka like I'm screwed. Like I'm in trouble.
I got a good one. Okay, so you're gonna say the slang, and me and Jerry will guess
it.
Okay.
What it means.
Okay.
All right. So deared is I'm screwed. Okay.
Yeah. Kansas City, I don't know. Midwest slang isn't really... I think I can come up with more slang from Louisville just because it's so country and it's just in the South. Kansas City is just more... I don't know. There's just so many cultures in Kansas City that I feel like there's not just one slang. But in Louisville, say some wild stuff. Another one would be like, oh my goodness, I have to think. Another one on butt.
On butt?
On butt.
Is like
say it in a sentence.
Say it in a sentence. Last night I was on butt.
That sounds really bad.
On drugs?
No.
On butt.
Just on butt.
I don't know.
Like, hold on.
Last night I was on butt.
I don't know even where to...
I don't know. What is it?
So on butt is like a term you use like I was going crazy last night. Like I was having a good night. I was
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, it was a wild night. I was on butt.
Right.
Yeah, Louisville slang is interesting because it's a mixture of, I want to say, Chicago's only 6 hours from Louisville, so you get a little bit of like Chicago slang and a lot of like Nashville, Tennessee,
Yeah,
and Louisiana slang, but all like mixed together.
Oh, you think of anything else?
No, but I'll let you know.
What about California?
California is, they say, I feel like California slang is a lot more proper. Like, not really proper in some ways, but like the things they say aren't as country and aren't as, like, it's easier to guess what California slang means, you know? Or like even New York, like dead ass.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
Yeah.
Was there any like slang here that surprised you?
Here?
Yeah.
No, not really.
No.
All the new stuff surprises me still.
Yeah. This new generation slang.
Oh
is
my
wild.
God.
I think that's just Gen Alpha.
Get
Gen Alpha slang is crazy.
this.
Yeah.
We were on Fortnite last night with maybe 2 nights ago with Danny and Dominic, and Danny got shot at or something, and she said, what did she say? Do you remember? It was like,
I have no idea.
oh my skibbity alpha Ohio. And I was like,
Yeah.
what did you just say? And she goes, well, I got shot at. And I was like,
Okay.
Which
Or-
direction?
or Dom's on the headset and he's saying, yeah, Mariah and Nate are leaving the house. And Dom goes, bye, skibbity alpha.
To Nate. There's
I
no
was
way.
like, no, you guys
wild.
talk like that.
Gen
And
Alpha
then
is
Dom goes,
crazy.
yeah, my mom and dad do it all the time. And I was like, you're lying.
Mariah saying skibbity. Oh my god.
What do you think is like the gonna be like the next
It's already
like
bad.
slang?
I don't know. What's after Gen Alpha? Gen Bravo?
What beta?
Beta? Why did I say Bravo? Beta.
I don't know.
Alpha, beta. Oh yeah. What are those
Beta.
numbers? Are those Greek numbers? Greek letters? Alpha,
Mm.
beta. Oh, Bravo is military. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Yeah.
My bad.
Delta.
Delta.
Yeah.
Echo.
Fox.
Foxtrot.
Is it really Foxtrot?
It is Foxtrot.
Yeah.
Okay.
G.
Hector. Oh wait, G. I don't know G.
G. Guava juice. Wait,
Guava. That's crazy.
Actually,
Passion fruit.
No one
No,
will understand that.
Gen Beta. Luca's Gen Beta.
Cold slime.
Cold slime.
No one's gonna understand
Wait,
that.
no.
Inside joke.
Luca what?
I think Luca's Gen Beta. Gen B. Gen
Wait, what are Danny and Dom?
Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Beza? No, is Kaylee considered Gen Alpha? She's what, 14?
She's
No?
She turned 16 in August.
What?
She
Oh
turned
no,
16
Nico.
in
Wait, no,
August.
She's
Nico.
14.
Nico's 15, huh? No way. What?
Yes, your sister's
That's
in
crazy.
August because she's having her she wants
Oh yeah, she wants her sweet 16 next year. That's right.
yeah.
Sorry, your brother doesn't know how old you are.
How old's
She
Beza?
probably don't listen to this anyway. Beza, she's 20.
Nope.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not yet.
Oh, she's gonna be 20.
I just don't know Franchi's age. 24.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Guess I do.
24, 25, 21, 22. Yeah, he's 24.
And no, the funniest thing I had, back when one of my EDC payments didn't go through, I had to call America First, and you know what? I had to call the bank, and tell them like, because they kept catching it as fraud, and I was like, I am making these payments, you know. And they're like, we're gonna have to ask you a few security questions, blah blah blah. one of the security questions they asked me is, how old is Andre's mom? And I said...
You chose that security question?
No, they did.
Oh.
They did. And they gave me 3 options.
You're like, okay. I don't know.
I said 30. I said 38 to 40. Frenchie's 24. So I'd make her
14.
Yeah. I was like, and I knew that wasn't right, but I got it wrong and they still let me pass. Like they asked me a few more that I got right, but I'm like, how am I supposed to know?
Wait, how did they come up with that security question?
The next one was, where does his dad live?
After we got married, they like all the legal information.
Do you guys share an account?
We don't even have the same bank. Because the next question was, where does his dad live? In what city? I was like, I mean, I know that, but like...
Why they ask me these questions?
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gen Alpha's cooked, for sure. the term, the slang, I mean, I don't feel like we were saying stuff like that when I was...
No, I would...
Like, I could have a conversation with an adult and they would understand what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Unlike Gen Alpha when they're throwing Skibbity Ohio around and I'm like, I mean, I know what it means, but why, like, why did I have to figure out what it means, you know?
Right. Yeah. When I was
for sure.
When I was younger, like the main thing for me would be like fail. It would be like we'd seen something that you would instead of saying like bruh, you'd be like fail.
Yeah.
me and my brother.
But people understood that. Like no one had to be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Like it's pretty direct. Like almost like a direct translation, you know?
Not Gen Alpha.
The word bruh was not a direct thing, but I'm pretty sure people were able to figure that one out pretty easily.
Oh my gosh, when I met Andre, he used to say bruh all the time.
Bruh.
And now we've extended the word bruh to brother. Oh, brother. If you could time travel for a day, would you go forward in time or back in time?
I would go back. Wait, time travel just for a day?
Yeah.
And then I'd have to come back?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going back in time.
Why?
Why would you go forward?
You wouldn't like go forward in time and look at like all the new technology that you're not going to be able to see? Because you can read about the past.
No, here's the thing. If
you can't read about the future.
I would be scared to go forward because then I know exactly when my family members die.
I mean, you don't have to look at all that. You can go like far into the future.
Where can I go?
Yeah.
Like,
what if we're like living in space?
So what are you saying? Time traveling forward by bits and pieces?
What?
Do I get to choose where I land?
Because obviously you would know everything that happened from here.
Yeah, and then
forward.
You can come.
Meaning, I would know when my family passes away, and then I would, you know what I'm saying?
You can like read all of, like the lottery books and stuff like that, and then they come back to this time, and then like bet all your money on the
yeah, but you could do the same with the past.
No, you can't. Because then if you're coming back to this time, those lotteries already happened in the past.
No, I'm talking about, they've already happened now. So I know that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl twice, 2 years in a row. I could go back in time, bet on that.
How are you getting the money?
Huh?
How are you getting the money?
What do you mean?
You can't bring the money back with you. You're going for a day.
Oh, I can't bring the money back?
No, it's just you and your clothes on your back.
And I can't bring anything back.
So you tell me you can't buy a nostalgia candy back then or something? Because I would. Are you kidding me?
Huh.
Something that doesn't exist now, I'd go back and be like, I want to try that. I miss that thing. You know?
I guess.
There's a lot of food that I used to, like, I would want to try again.
There's like a whole bunch of...
Not that it matters. My taste is all messed up.
There was a lot of toys back then.
You didn't include that in the question, so...
But it still doesn't make sense, though. Like, what?
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? If I went to the past... I already know what happens.
But also, you gotta think about this, okay? Inflation. That much money back then is not the same amount of money as now.
Right.
But money in the future is going to be worth more now than it will be in the future.
So you're saying you would go to the future?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Probably do that.
How long do you have? A day?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours? All right, walk me through your day.
All right. Pop up.
Where are you landing at?
All right, so I'm going into the future where we're living in space, all right?
Oh, crazy. You didn't even want to see, like, our babies or anything?
Wait.
No, I want to see past our time because I know we're already
You're not going to know where we're living or what the future is. You don't know that we're in space. You just got to guess. It's not like going to the past where I know where everything is. You're going to the future, which is unknown.
All right, okay. I'm gonna go into the future.
You think you're going to space, but really you're under the ocean.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go into the future 100 years from now, past my own time.
What city?
Vegas.
Vegas? Bro's trying to gamble.
That's where all the gambling happens. All right, then I go search up all the previous Super Bowl winners and like the details and all of that.
Okay.
Did I say Super Bowl?
Powerball.
That's what I mean.
Because I was gonna say,
lottery
why'd you go
winners
straight to football?
Nah. I'm thinking of Powerball. I don't know.
Screw picking your teammates who's gonna win and make the money off of it. Go to lottery tickets.
All my parlays are hitting. If I go to the future
For the next 100 years.
Yeah. I'm not missing a parlay.
Making bank. Anyways, so yeah.
So what do you gotta do? You'd have to like take a notepad.
You got 24 hours to
take a notepad and write everything.
Wait, are you allowed to bring
down.
your phone? You show up 100 years later with your iPhone 15. They're like, who is this guy? He's a time traveler for sure.
Bro's living 100 years back? No, because I said you can't bring anything with you. So, an average person can memorize up to 6 numbers easily, or 7 numbers easily. So you can only
memorize one singular win.
I guess that's
like $8 million.
Yeah.
For the next 100 years?
No, I bet you could remember 2 different Powerballs.
Yeah,
with that much money on the line.
Study. You got 24 hours. You can just keep writing it down.
Oh yeah, write it down.
Ooh, put it down on your arm. You can write it on your body. Get it tattooed.
Ooh. Okay. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
You can't take a pen.
No, but you can write it down.
You can get a tattoo.
Get it tattooed.
Okay.
And then what if there is no tattoos?
Yeah, what if that's not a thing anymore? Okay, that's stupid. There's
gonna be tattoos.
Honestly, they might make it
more tattoos in the future.
And they might make it easier so it doesn't hurt to get a tattoo.
There might be digital tattoos.
Digital tattoos?
Yeah. You just stand under a scanner and it just scans it onto your body.
You know, that is a thing, but they come off. Like temporary tattoos. I've seen that.
What if like... Never mind. That was a dumb idea.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Speak up.
What if, like, there was a machine that it tattooed you, but it like, tattooed you with more melanin instead of ink?
You're right. That was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
So, you have 24 hours. You got to set... You don't have any money. How are you going to get a tattoo?
Crap.
That's what I'm saying. You're notepad at least.
I'm gonna find a piece of glass. How about one item? You get to bring
one item back.
One item back?
Yeah. What are you gonna bring?
I can't bring any one item there.
But can you use anything while you're there? Because then you could just take a notepad. That's your one item, and then you just use our pens, write everything down, bring it back.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
You wouldn't bring anything else back, like a new piece of technology or something?
To further advance our own technology. I don't have
bringing
any money,
stuff back like that wouldn't it interrupt what happens in the future?
The butterfly effect.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
No?
No, as long as you like,
so
it's 100 years.
PlayStation 523, it's like not gonna...
And you bring it back, the government will probably off you. They'll be like, how does he have that?
Time travel.
Yeah, I think a notepad is probably the best item.
Yeah.
Because you could write down a big notepad, like a notebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I would just, for 24 hours, just study everything. Like the environment, like what people are doing, lottery numbers, like ideas, like how does he have that? Why are they doing that? You know, because I'm sure 100 years, like it's going to be so different.
Yeah.
And I would just write things down. That's what I would do for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
maybe not in Vegas.
Not in Vegas? What you mean? Where else? Where would you
I'd
go?
probably go to like New York City.
Okay. You see that? Not California?
Maybe.
No.
New York City, LA, or Vegas, one of the three. If I spoke a different language, maybe Dubai. See what they got going on in 100 years.
Yeah.
Bring back that chocolate.
The Dubai chocolate.
Bring back the chocolate.
Dubai chocolate.
That's what I would spend 24 hours trying to do.
Where's the chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
Find the warehouse.
They're like, brother, this was discontinued 100 years ago.
Oh,
dang. All right. Got to think of something quick. What else can I do? All right. If you could have any one single superpower, what would it be?
Part of me wants to say time travel after that last conversation, but I think invisibility.
Invisibility?
Invisibility.
Why? Pervert? Just kidding.
God. Yeah. Once again, God, all these come from greed, I feel like. But invisibility, I could
only be human.
Huh?
Say we're only human.
Yeah. We just all want to be rich, you guys.
Right.
But invisibility, I could do like what could I do with invisibility? Actually, I take that back.
Okay.
I think I'm going to switch it to what's it called? What Flash does? Just run fast. Is that a superpower?
Yeah, super speed.
What about
teleportation?
Teleportation.
That's what I was going to say. Just to get everywhere so much
I would
faster.
never have to drive. I would never have to take a plane. I would never.
Yeah.
I don't even have to. I don't have to plan anything. I could just be like, all right, I'm going to LA for lunch.
Boom.
Oh, literally. And
yeah.
And it's
that's the one.
Also saving you from so many like
gas prices.
Well, that, but like car wrecks, plane crashes, like you'll never have to worry about that.
Have you ever seen the movie Jumper?
Yes, I have seen that movie.
Is one of my favorite movies.
I love that movie.
I don't watch movies that much, you guys.
Neither do I.
But that movie probably inspired the fact that that's the superpower I chose, because I thought that movie was so cool that he could do that. He could just look at a picture and be like, I'm there.
Boom. Yeah, there was this one scene in that movie where they were in a car dealership and they were about to like crash into a wall, and boom, they teleported like outside of the car dealership with the car. That was really cool. That reminds me of the superhero X-Men. His name's Nightcrawler. He can teleport anywhere.
Is that the blue guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can teleport anywhere as long as he knows where he's going or has been there before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Is there limits on it? Is that what my teleportation would be like? I can only go places that I've been, or is it limitless?
I mean, it would make sense.
Is it like Jumper style, or that guy, Nightcrawler? It
would make sense because like if you're just randomly teleporting, you'd teleport yourself into a wall and you'd die.
True.
You know.
So I would have to.
Oh my god! Imagine teleporting to work, but like you want to go home for a second.
Yeah, you want to go home and take a dump?
Yeah.
You're like,
instead of doing it,
walk into the bathroom, teleport to home, take a dump, teleport back. That would be really useful.
Yeah. Want to grab food real quick? You teleport yourself there, order it, go back to work until it's done. Go back, get your food, come back. You got better food than what we serve.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to go eat a sandwich on the Santa Monica boardwalk real quick.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, I think that's the most superior superpower.
Yeah.
Is that what you picked too?
I I was gonna pick super speed, honestly.
Super speed?
Yeah, like
Why?
like the Flash's super speed.
Yeah,
because the
be so
Flash.
fast
I think that's a close second for me.
Because the Flash, he's able to time travel with his speed.
I didn't know that.
I thought that was really cool.
He just runs so fast that
he runs so fast, faster than the speed of light, to where the time reverses, or he's able to control time in a way.
I didn't know that.
In time, forward in time, and whatnot.
Yeah, super speed is a second. What would be the first thing you did?
I don't know.
Run.
Probably.
Bro's like, I'm just gonna run.
How does this thing work?
Buy new shoes.
Try out for the Olympics.
Well, there you go.
Cheat my way to victory. Bet on myself.
Oh,
yeah. But like,
I feel like Andre would probably try and race everything. He'd be like, all right, what am I?
Oh yeah.
Bro's in Costa Rica racing cheetahs.
I don't think there's cheetahs in Costa Rica.
The monkeys. The
monkeys.
There's plenty of monkeys.
Or did you just see him running down the freeway? Bro's like, I'm faster than that car.
You pass him. Where you going? Work.
Bro just runs everywhere.
Oh,
Would you be super sweaty though?
Would you be tired?
I feel like you'd always be sweaty.
Well, I mean, if you're able to run that fast, then your body's conditioned to be running that fast.
Would you be tired though?
I mean, if you're running for long periods of time, then yeah, probably.
What would you wear?
The Flash costume?
Naked.
Come on.
No, the reason why
more aerodynamic?
Unless there's like a special suit that's like able to withstand all that friction and not completely burn off going that fast, you know? Unless I'm like just running.
Bro's gonna be so chafy by the second day.
He got a backpack just full of baby powder. Everywhere I go,
you just see a dust of baby powder behind Andre.
It's my contrail.
So no one picked flying.
I was gonna pick flying, but because
teleportation.
Yeah, I would be able to fly everywhere.
But it's more superior than flying.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like those videos of like you can have this superpower, but there's a really stupid limitation. Yeah. Like you can teleport, but only 1 foot away from you.
Oh my
Or like
goodness.
you can fly, but only like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, or you can be invisible, but you are naked when you come back or something.
Or like you can be invisible for only one time each year.
Yeah.
For like 20 minutes.
See, that would change the whole game because I'm not teleporting 1 foot.
Then I just want to stay human.
I feel like
no superpower.
I feel like the flying superpower would be pretty cool. I mean, you can still fly wherever, but
bang your head into something.
Wait, what's the flying limitation?
Like you can only fly a certain height, like 10 feet in the air. I think that was not that bad. Here, let me look up videos real quick.
Wait, you can only fly 10 feet in the air, so that's like the ceiling.
Yeah, like your feet are at the ceiling.
That means you can't go in one straight line to a place. You have to go through you have to turn everywhere.
Yeah.
It'll take you twice as long. Well, way more than twice as long.
Unless you just fly through the desert where there's nothing over 10 feet tall.
Do you need to be closer? Closer.
All right, super jump, but you can't control your landing.
What do you mean you can't control your landing? Like you break your legs every time?
Yeah.
Nope.
You come down.
Pass.
Weather manipulation, but you can't make natural disasters.
The government already does that.
Okay. You can only make like sprinkle and stuff.
Just a light drizzle, just a gust of wind.
Tunnel vision, you can see anything in the world without limitation. What?
Like I could see right now, like I could see to Vegas. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
No. I think that's an interesting one, but I don't.
Oh, there's one that I seen from a video. Like there's this guy. He has X-ray vision, so he can see through walls.
Mm-hmm.
But he can only see through walls,
not doors.
But no, like he can see through doors.
Oh, he can't see in an open room.
Yeah.
So he would have to go on the other side of the wall to see you.
But then he's like, oh, well, then just put like glasses over your eyes. Man, it's like I can only see through one wall. So if you put glasses on him, then he just basically just sees normal.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that one was dumb.
Unless he wants to look through a wall and he just lifts them up.
Mm-hmm. I gotta find another one.
Are his glasses made out of like drywall? Or are they just regular glasses?
Probably drywall.
Drywall glasses?
Just big old chunky.
Just 2 chunks of drywall wrapped around his face.
All right.
No, I don't think I think seeing X-ray vision would kind of be like the most pointless superpower. That's like a support character, you know? Like,
yeah.
Hey, Andre, I can see
sure, like,
so-and-so through the wall. You have a cool superpower. Go do something, you know?
Or like just working in a hospital or something like that. Know exactly what's wrong with somebody, like broken bone or whatever.
Oh.
That'd probably be the most useful.
Okay, that's outside the box. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Super intelligence, but only when you talk to yourself.
What?
So you're super smart, but only when you're alone.
So you can never have like an intelligent conversation with anyone?
Yeah.
But when you're alone, you could invent stuff.
Okay, mind control, but only for mundane decisions like what to eat or what color shirt to wear.
See, that's another pointless one.
Well, yeah, these are like dumb like cool superpowers, but with super dumb limitations. Super agility, but you can dodge any attack, but only if you yell "whoa!" Like you're in an action movie.
I don't
like whoa,
whoa. I don't think I run into that many confrontations a day to need that.
You can walk on water, but only in puddles and kiddie pools.
I think that would be kind of cool.
Never get your shoes wet.
Yeah.
Heat vision, only in the shape of a heart. It's more of a warm beam.
So the homie's cold. You're like, I got you.
Me. I want to do just a few more because it's kind of funny.
Is there a limitation for invisibility or time travel? Did you see that one on there?
I think the one that I remember, it was like only a couple minutes into the past or future. So I feel like into the past would be actually pretty useful.
Yeah, like 10 minutes back.
You can like replay a moment.
Yeah, it's like a rewind.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever fast forward 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At work, I would.
Yeah.
So, that's true.
But then, like, what would happen in those 10 minutes? Would you literally disappear for those 10 minutes? Or would your, like, body just go into autopilot mode for, like, other people, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, flight only while holding your breath. So as long as you can hold your breath,
I would be screwed because I can't hold my breath very long.
Super speed, but only when you're bursting your pee.
What?
No idea. Oh, invisibility, but only at night. So people can't see you anyways.
I think that's a good limitation.
Yeah. You can breathe underwater, but only when it's raining.
That wouldn't be bad if you lived in like Seattle or something.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, yeah. Super strength, but only when dancing.
Give me that.
You already have super strength.
Oh, this is not that bad. Telekinesis, but it only works for TV remotes.
Is that where you can move stuff with your mind?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that one. Especially because I share a Roku remote from my living room and my bedroom. So I have to go get it, and then I think I can reprogram the other one. But
instant healing 5 seconds after breaking one of your fingers.
I don't break my fingers too often.
Like, party trick.
Party trick. Watch this, guys.
Crack. Shape shifting, but only into an old person in a wheelchair.
That'd be funny.
Party trick.
Party trick.
Sonic scream.
Guys, watch this.
Sonic scream, but only after stubbing your baby toe against a table leg.
What does Sonic scream mean? Like I break windows and glass?
Yeah. And like you can make people bleed from the ears, burst their eardrums.
I don't think I want that one.
Okay. Teleportation, but only once a day. So like you can get to work, but you can't get back. You need to Uber back.
Or one-way flight, teleport back. Or no, wait. Or teleport somewhere, stay the night, teleport back. I feel like once a day is a good limitation.
Yeah, because you could go on vacation, because you're not going to go on vacation for one day.
But can you like bring people with you though?
Oh, in that case, then I'm not going by myself.
Andre catches the flight.
I'm already in the room at
Checked
the pool. Like
Invulnerability, but only in your face.
What's that? Invulnerability?
So, like, if you get shot in the face, it just bounces off. But if you get shot in the chest, you die.
You're done for.
All right. That's it for that bit. It was a little bit. Went on for a little tangent there. But you remember how Black Fridays used to be back in the day?
Yes.
All those, like, news.
People getting trampled. I used to
literally
love
dying.
Black Friday. Me and my little brother Jay used to do Black Friday every year, and we'd line up outside of Target or Best Buy and just stand out there in the cold for after Thanksgiving, like after like dinner and stuff. We would just hit Target. And
are you talking like stay there all night long?
No, we would just not that far back, but like we would line up there for a couple hours until they opened the doors at midnight or whatever.
Now they do like Black Friday week, isn't it?
And I love it, you guys.
Me too.
I'm gonna be honest.
Get trampled.
I love the fact that Black Friday has become Cyber Monday, pretty much, because
you can like order anything, or like majority of the deals.
And Walmart's the best too because they have new deals every day.
And there's no waiting in line. There's no like you just go.
We were working at Walmart one of the years that I think we actually requested it off, but we were there for like the whole process of setting up Black Friday and whatnot, and that was like a little chaotic
pathway. Like you set
up.
We
got first pick, I think, didn't we? Like we could
not really.
We couldn't like go immediately buy it, but on our break we could. As soon as it was out.
But I don't think we ever worked the actual Black Friday, did we?
Well, it's been Black Friday week for the last like 4 or 5 years, hasn't it? Since COVID, at least.
No. When we worked at Walmart, it wasn't the Black Friday week, or at least when I first worked there.
It was just that Friday. It was just Thanksgiving night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
and we got the TV, didn't we?
Early in the morning, but we had to set up everything the night before.
Yeah, and we got the TV, didn't we, that year?
Yeah.
And it was busy.
Yeah, we got that TV.
So busy.
For an hour.
Like they had
and all the stuff's like in the middle of the lanes. Like you had to like do a pathway.
Mm-hmm. I remember like getting like the maps, and we're like, all right, we need to go there or go here. Oh, one of the years, that's when me and my brother, we bought our Xbox One S, and that was like all the way in the back of the store. And I mean, it wasn't too crazy. It was never as crazy as like all like the really crazy ones that you've seen like on the news.
Yeah, people getting trampled and fighting over TVs.
The last time
that was all ridiculous.
Like a weird or crazy Black Friday is me and Mariah were so like let everybody into Walmart, and there's like a Black Friday aisle type thing, and everyone had to stand there, and then as soon as they said like go, everyone, and it was full. The whole entire aisle was full, and whatever people were standing by, they just started shoving in their carts.
Yeah, and then you decide at the end if you want it or not.
Yeah.
But at least you secured it.
Jeez.
One thing I do,
never that crazy
so I don't miss old Black Fridays. I like them now. But what I don't like now that I miss, video game releases. And I'm a 90s baby. So my experience with video game releases was a lot different than yours, Andres.
100%, because I hardly played video games. Like my video games was like Wii Sports.
Yeah.
And just the Wii. Stuff like that.
But like,
that was my first
crazy.
No, I lied. PS2 is my first console.
I grew up on Halo, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And video game releases for like a Halo. Like I remember the Halo 3
You had to go into the stores.
Lined up outside of GameStop for hours.
Yeah.
People camped out the night before for Halo 3 and Halo 2.
Crazy.
Like one of the biggest game releases. And you'd go into GameStop. They'd like open the doors an hour early. They'd do like tournaments. They had the TVs set up inside GameStop. Like such a fun experience. Yeah. I would take that over video game releases now where it's all just digital. Like that whole experience, way better.
I don't know why that reminded me of this, but did you ever have like a library card?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you go to the library often or?
No.
I did.
I did for a bit because it was close to my house. Yeah. And this was when computers were. Do you remember the colorful Apple computers? You know what I'm talking about?
Like I never got to use one of those.
The blue. That's what was in my library. And I thought those were the coolest computers, so I would go to use that computer.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I would just play games.
I remember there's this one website that I would always be playing on, especially in like school and stuff like that. It would be like box10.com. Mm-hmm. And like it would have like those mini games like Fireboy and Water Girl. Is that what it is?
I played Club Penguin.
Isn't that game a part of like Cool Math games?
Yeah, that's what it is now.
Yeah.
Well, that's another one I played. Cool Math games.
Oh yeah.
There was this like fuzzy ball, and you like stuck to stuff, and you had to get to the target and whatnot.
What about Bob the Snail?
Oh yeah. I remember playing that. Now when I went to the library, of course I'd be like my mom would make us get like books, but like I always wanted to go to the comic books and stuff like that. There's this one series called Bone. I don't know if you ever heard of that. There's like these white characters, like they go on adventures and whatnot.
White characters? What do you mean?
Maybe a picture might help, but.
Oh wait, is it like the Linky guy? Like black and white?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Does that look familiar at all?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah?
That's not what I was talking about, but yeah, I know Bone.
Yeah, the Bone comics. Always love those books. Those comic books.
Are those the only comics you ever read?
Kinda. Yeah. I mean, I would once in a while read like some superhero comics. Oh. Geronimo Stilton. You guys ever read that book? It was like this mouse. It was like kind of a picture book.
No, that reminded me.
It was like a really old one that I really liked.
Memory of Danny singing that Say Geronimo song when she was a baby.
Yeah.
I used to love Captain Underpants.
Oh yeah.
I read a few of those books. Oh, Diary of a Wimpy Kid too.
Yeah.
Those are still coming out today.
Junie B. Jones.
Junie B. Jones.
Are you kidding me? I read every book.
The Hardy Brothers. Hardy Bros.
What is that?
It's like part of the Junie B. Jones, like same author, I believe. Different collection though. It was just these brothers that like investigated crimes around the neighborhood, I guess.
So funny. My name is Junie B. Jones, and the B stands for Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Danny, I think, started reading Junie B. Jones, and it like warmed my heart. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you have Junie B. Jones books."
Dude, I heard this in a podcast a couple days ago, but inspired me to talk about this, like what you guys thought about it. So like back in the day, you know how people they would like die from the common cold? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy modern medicine.
Crazy. And now we have COVID.
But you know, like imagine this is how they put it. You walk into a store, someone sneezes on you, you're done.
Now think about it, like COVID. People are dying from COVID
instantly.
Oh my goodness! A Victorian child wouldn't last a day.
But like I'm saying, like COVID is a thing now, but in the future, people are gonna be like, people died from COVID.
You're gonna be reading it in the textbooks, being like, "Oh my gosh, this is a pandemic that shut down the world."
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And it's just a common cold in the future.
Yeah,
to them.
Like, oh, you got COVID.
Y'all died from COVID. Okay.
Put this in your nose. You're all better.
That was the worst part. I hated that. Getting tested.
Do you know how many times I got tested?
That long stick in my nose.
Sucks so bad, dude.
Get this. There's this one time I was getting tested.
I know what you're going to talk about.
There's one time we were getting tested, and it was like a drive-up one. So you would just drive up, and they would
at the hospital here.
I think it was at a doctor's office.
Oh.
It was
up at the school.
Oh.
Yeah, right by the school.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
old hospital, I think, is what it was called.
No, the old airport. Was it not?
Careful what you say. I wasn't trying to go into detail where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're driving up and we're like, next car. And I look at Andre and I was like, imagine if they stuck this up my nose and it like falls on the ground. And he goes, oh, that would just be so awful. Like, that would suck.
Because then they would have to do it again.
Yeah. We get up there and she swabs my nose and they used to break it into a tube. Mm-hmm. She breaks it into the tube, flies out, hits the floor. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
I literally just spoke that into existence. Cool. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, this has never happened before. And I'm going to have to swab your nose again. And I was like,
and they stick it so far in your nose.
And I was like, cool. Love this for me.
I remember I had to get Luca tested a couple times, and they stuck it in his nose. And
I bet you felt
sad.
so bad.
Yeah, because he was just a baby.
Oh.
So get that out of his
Poor
nose.
kid.
But he never got COVID.
Really?
Never.
Did you?
Oh.
I did 4 times.
Did you lose your taste and smell? 4 times?
4 times I've had COVID.
That's wild.
I've had COVID 1 time, lost my taste and smell, and it's...
The first time was the worst.
Not back. Stupid.
Yeah.
First time was the worst. By the last time I got it, it was kind of just like, I just felt like I had the flu. Like I was just down.
Dang.
I think the craziest part of COVID is it was my dad's birthday, and we came home from Walmart at our lunch break to like eat cake and say happy birthday. And I ate the cake, and I was like, this doesn't really taste like anything. I looked at Andre, I'm like, this is the blandest chocolate cake I've ever tasted in my life.
It's actually really, really chocolatey.
Yeah, and he goes, it's actually really, like, really chocolatey. What are you talking about? And I was like, well, and at this point I had a stuffy nose, and I was like, oh, maybe my nose is just like playing tricks on me, you know. And then I bring it up to my uncle, and he's like, you need to go get tested. I go get tested, and yeah.
That is one thing I'll never forget about COVID is that feeling of losing your taste. Like, since I got it 4 times, I lost my taste all 4 times. I got it back.
I never lost my taste.
I'll never forget, because it's not like losing your taste. Like, there's a distinct, like, COVID tastes like something, you know? Like, there's a distinct taste. When I lost my taste, everything tasted like, I don't know what to describe
like
it.
Poop.
Like COVID.
Like, there's times where when it was coming back for me, it would taste like the way really, like, bad trash smells.
Yeah. The first time it happened was weird because I didn't know what was happening. But every time after that, I was like, I know I got COVID now.
What was, like, the first food that you tried that you're like, oh, I can't taste this?
Wait. That was, like, when I was getting it back. Quote unquote back, because it's still not the same. But when I first got COVID, I absolutely could not taste, like, to the point it was texture and texture only in my mouth, nothing else.
I remember I ate a bowl of cereal and I was like, it was CTC, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, you couldn't taste it?
Didn't taste like anything. It tasted like,
wild.
Dry mouth is what it tasted like.
Like nothing.
That's like the only way I can describe it. It tasted like whatever your mouth tastes like right now, that's what everything tasted like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is really wild.
I think the craziest part of COVID was just the entire world just shutting down.
Yeah. You were saying the other day that's the reason why you came here.
Yeah. And like being in a big city with COVID was crazy. It was a pandemic, just like how they describe it. Like, everyone was scared. Everyone was
bulk buying everything at the store.
You couldn't get toilet paper. You couldn't get water. Like, it was a scary time because we actually thought that, like, things hit the fan, you know? Like, this is it. It was a super scary time. Like, and it's so crazy because different people's experiences for COVID, like my experience compared to your all's.
Yeah.
I talked to... So Luca was born a couple months before COVID hit, and we were living in Nashville at the time, and then we moved back out to Kansas City. We moved in with Jasmine's parents for like a couple months before we came out here. And Jasmine's mom is a nurse. And as soon as COVID hit, she got a call to be a traveling nurse, like a triage nurse in New York City, which was like ground zero for COVID. Like that's where it came to the United States, was in New York City. Oh, wow. And she like every week would call us and just like tell us what she experienced that week. And like the morgue was just in New York City, all the morgues were so full that they were putting dead bodies like in the parking garage.
What?
Every day.
That's wild.
Every day she was rolling dead bodies to the parking garage.
Wow.
And I was like, your experience was a lot different than ours. We were just in the house, you know, trying to pass time and
crazy.
Doing COVID things, you know, TikTok and Warzone. Warzone was such a big thing for COVID. Everybody was on the game. I think that's when like
Warzone, Fortnite,
like
I think that's where all these sweats come from.
I think COVID changed like the gaming community.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Because people that would be like, "No, I don't play video games." COVID hit.
Was like
there was nothing else to do.
It's like, especially online games. That was like the only like social interaction I bet a lot of people got.
Yeah, no one could talk to anyone. Everyone was, you know, phone calls. And in Kansas City, we did these. Since everything was shut down. There was a couple birthdays in the family and no one could have birthday parties. So we did these drive-by birthday parties where everyone would just drive down the street, honk their horn, let balloons out of the window.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we did drive-by birthdays for COVID. It was crazy.
Oh, there's this thing that we...
about COVID that I totally interrupted. You said, did you...
Have you guys seen pictures of like New York City when COVID first hit?
Mm-mm. Like
the streets empty. Like you'll probably never see New York City like that ever again. It's crazy. Yeah. That's really what like makes it register in my head, is like when I saw pictures like that, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah. I kind of, your birthday thing that you were talking about, that reminds me, I talked about it in, I think it was like a podcast or two ago. Me and my family, we got like I want to say swine flu for Halloween, and we were like really young.
No, you just told me this.
Yeah, well,
not on the podcast. I don't think. I think this was just a me and you conversation.
Oh, maybe. But so Halloween, we were young kids. We really wanted to go trick or treating, but we couldn't go out because we were really sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so what my parents did, they each gave us like bowls of candy, and we would go to each other's rooms and knock on the door and say trick or treat to each one of the doors in the house.
Yeah, it was in our room because I asked you a question about something. We were watching a show or something, and you were like, "Oh yeah, like."
Yeah.
That's how.
Wait, I have a question.
What's up?
Is it snap? Cut this if you have to.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say Utah.
Oh, I've said that before.
Okay, so my question is trunk or treating. Never heard of it until I moved to Utah. Is that a COVID thing, or is that like you guys grew up doing trunk or treating here?
That was a thing for me when I was growing up in the church.
Isn't that the only place that it happens at, is the churches, though?
Nah, probably majority of it, because they got a big parking lot and stuff. They may have done it at some schools and stuff like that, but... And
probably the curfew of the kids. Like, people make it to where kids that are really little can still get candy.
And, like, just like each ward, they would have a trunk or treat, just the parking lot filled with like cars, and they would have their trunks open. They'd be decorating the inside of their trunks. All the kids, they would like go down each one of the aisles of the parking lot and say trick or treat to people.
So not a COVID thing,
candy.
Huh?
No.
No, it was like
it's
been a thing here for a good while, yeah.
Before we finish, I wanted to ask, well, not ask, but like, what's our best memory together, the three of us?
God, we've had so many. I don't know about best, but my favorite memory.
Yeah.
That I can wait. No, I can't say that. I think just like spending quality time with you guys is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we've done a lot of fun stuff and a lot of fun lake days, a lot of Vegas trips. But I think all of my favorite memories are just doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, like, one of them, like the Halloween party we had with Mariah.
Oh, that was a good night.
That was a good one.
Oh, actually, a good night was... Oh, wait, was that... what was it, Thanksgiving where Grandma came over to Mariah's?
That was the Halloween
That
party.
was Halloween?
Yeah.
That was a good night.
One thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I feel like this would be a really good story for the podcast. And this will probably be the last thing, but I have down in my notes.
Oh, boy.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it with you, telling it about it. What I have in my notes is, I'm going to clip this first name out, but and Jacob jail time. Our little felon over here.
I'm not a felon, you guys. Wait, are you talking about the night at...
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Run us through...
Ben.
Yeah, a different name.
We'll call him Ben.
Call him Ben.
Okay. So
start from the beginning of the day. I don't know. How did you, like, what made you go there? What made you...
So we were... Whose birthday was it? It was birthday, I think.
We'll call him...
Well, was there too.
Oh, crap. We'll call him...
Was he part of the story?
Well, they're all part of the story. They were all there.
Well, let's call... Oh, jeez. All right. So we got Ben,
Sam,
Jacob.
Jacob. All right.
That's Andre's friend group.
Yeah,
So,
they're fine. Their names are fine, but they are not part of the story.
So we decided to go over there and drink for Sam's birthday.
Okay.
And it was on campus. It was at 6:05.
Okay.
And I think I want to say, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember a whole lot of that night, but I want to say that Ben's roommate, because we were at Ben's.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ben's roommates weren't so chill, and I guess we were being too loud, and they called campus police. And campus police came in, and they were like, "Oh, hey, where'd this alcohol come from?" And I didn't want any of them to get in trouble, so I said that I bought it. And the guy, I don't know what led to the argument, but then I started arguing with the officer for some stupid reason.
All right.
And everyone was like, "Jacob, shut up. Like, stop arguing." And I just kept arguing. I don't know why. But then he was like, "Honestly, man, I was just going to let you go and give you a ticket, a citation. But because you kept arguing with me, I'm going to take you to jail now."
Oh.
And he put me in handcuffs and walked me down the hall, went in the elevator. And then, well, first after the elevator, he took me to the hospital, and because they have to do blood work and stuff. So we went to the hospital, did blood work, then took me to jail, checked me into jail, threw me in the drunk tank, which is really cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that or no?
I mean, probably.
Just cold.
They probably do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's just really cold, and there's just a really cold bench to lay on, and it's metal.
Yeah.
I just laid on the bench and waited for them to release me the next day, and then I got out. It could have been avoided.
Were you the only one that went to jail?
Yeah. I didn't get in trouble or anything. Like, I didn't get a citation. I did. Ben got a citation.
I think both of them did, didn't they?
Yeah. I ended up just going to jail for the night, and then they let me out the next day. There was no, like, I didn't have to do a follow-up court date. I didn't have to, like, they were just like, all right, we're going to take you to jail. You can get out tomorrow. So, well, I guess they did not citation or whatever, but they said I wasn't allowed to go to 605 anymore. Like, I got a trespass. I got trespassed, yeah.
Oh.
Which isn't that unfortunate because I don't go there. But, yeah. And then the walk of shame the next morning when I got picked up from jail. And
who picked you up?
Am I allowed to say a name?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
She picked me up.
Put it on Snapchat.
Oh, no way.
And I looked at Andre and I said, so Jacob was in jail.
Yeah, no, me and Ben go way back. And too.
Yeah.
Before he, Sam.
It's okay.
Sam. Before he went all government is against me, government's after me type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, where is that guy?
I have no idea.
I think I heard he went to the army.
Yeah. That's what I heard
like
too. Ben said Sam went to the army, but Ben said that he still comes back every now and then.
Huh.
But Ben's also a lot different now because of psilocybin. I think that's what changed Sam too, because they started doing that stuff like heavy.
Oh, they did?
Heavy, like multiple times a week.
Dang, wow.
I think that's what happened to Sam. Like, that's why I think he had like an epiphany and was like,
oh,
this, like,
wow.
I think that he figured out that he wanted something else in life.
Huh.
Which is fine,
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
It's a good route to take other than anything else.
Yeah.
I guess.
He got land out in Arizona. He's going to live off the grid.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But
yeah, he was saying he's going to build his own house there.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But then his original plan was to go out there. So then I think he quit and then realized he couldn't. Did I say?
Said where we work.
Oh, my. Well, he quit the job. And then he came back realizing that he had no money to do that.
Yeah.
And then
lived in his car.
Yeah. Did you ever seen the inside of his car?
Yeah.
He had a whole setup in there. It's actually kind of cool. But
me and him did a mesquite trip one day while he was building it, and I had to sit in the bed.
Yeah. Tight.
Yeah. He was like, yo, or he wanted to go to mesquite. I was like, all right. So,
well, all right. That's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yay! That was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me on, you guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed Jacob being here. We'll also have future guests in the future.
Yeah? Future guests in the future.
And always make sure to share this with all of your friends and your family. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified anytime an episode comes out. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
And I'll be back.
Yes,
we need to do an episode after EDC.
Oh, yeah.
That one will be good. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Do you have a music intro?
Yeah. After edit. Oh. Yeah. You don't get to hear it here. If you listen to the podcast, you'd be able to hear it. But
I was watching my other podcast, and they open it with a little dance, and Eric goes, why do we dance at the beginning? And she was like, well, you can't hear it, but I put our music in the beginning.